This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right, listen. I'm starting this off. Let me preface the conversation today by telling you that for the last 4 days, I've had a cough, right?
Uh-huh.
No other symptoms, just a cough, dry cough. And I'm in bed the first night with the cough. Right. And it's so dry, every now and then I got to do one of these.
Yeah.
It's not a cough. It's a straightening of the throat, I like to call it. So I'm doing this in bed, and Lana goes, "You going to be doing this all night?" No. As soon as I hear that, I go, "All right, I'll see you in the morning." I left, and I went in another room, and I went to sleep.
Right.
Like, at this point in the relationship, you know, it's about survival, and it's not about a team effort here. This is all about the individual. And I ain't going to sit there and, you know, it's like 12:30. I'm not going to sit there and argue or complain. All right, I got the cough. I'm leaving, right? Go in the next room, coughing the whole night. I wake up and I'm talking a pool of sweat.
Whoa.
You ever have like a fever break, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, you get up. It happened with the vaccine or COVID. You get up and you got that. It's like, it's not a normal sweat that you would have working out. It's like clam chowder.
Yeah, it's a sick sweat. It's like
It's a sick sweat.
Death sweat.
Death sweat. And I gotta tell you, I don't want to get too graphic, but just for the listeners, it's got a certain scent to it. You ever smell? You ever smell a fever? I mean, it's one thing to have a fever. You ever smell it? Smell it when it comes through your body. It's a whole different fucking game, bro.
It's there's two kinds of sweat. The one sweat where you want a Gatorade or a water afterwards, but the sweat you were doing, you need Pedialyte. Right? That's like a sick death.
You need an IV.
Oh, yes, you do. By the way, can you buy those over the counter? I was wondering, like, because when I had one at the hospital, it was like just a thing of beauty hooking you. I mean, you got to think Keith Richards must do that at home, right? He's got access to that.
Well, you living in Fredonia, I'm sure you don't have this type of service. Maybe you do. But there's plenty of places out here that they come to the home and they hook you up. So they came the next day with vitamins, the whole bag, vitamin C, B complex, the whole thing. The nurse comes and she gives you an IV right in your living room.
Oh, wow. You're still taking calls and stuff while you hooked up to the IV? Like just going about your business school? Oh, my.
It's going.
How great is that?
I feel like I just feel like the future hasn't reached you yet.
That's unheard of. Like to have someone come to your house and do an IV. Here, like I said, you got to go to the hospital. The nurse couldn't even get the needle in. I'm gushing blood. Meanwhile, you're fielding phone calls for about my father too. You got some B12 pumping through the veins, man.
Holy shit.
Dude, promo for that movie is great, by the way. It's everywhere. Jackie's like, dude, it's everywhere. Everywhere I turn around, I'm seeing it, man. So, beautiful time to be putting it out.
It's supposed to be hitting you from multiple angles, right? You see it on TV, you see it on a bus, and you see it on Instagram. Hopefully it all works together, and this thing, we'll see what this thing does. Now, that being said, I got this slight cough or whatever.
Where'd we end up with this? Where'd we end up with this? They gave you IV. Are you sick? I mean, what was the diagnosis?
I don't know. There's no diagnosis. I just got a little cough right now. Here's the thing. I don't go to the doctor for any of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I let it take its course. I'm one of these guys, like, my body, whatever's in me, will fight it off. Sometimes I don't even take medicine. My wife's got to tell me, why don't you take some medicine?
Bro, I can't
break
even.
the cough up.
I can't with you. I'm sitting here trying to keep a straight face. For 10 years in this cast, you're in a doctor's office every other episode going, am I dying? Give it to me straight. Now you have one fever, and you act like you haven't been inside a doctor's office since 1977.
This is my point.
What?
I'm letting this thing take its course, right? But
right.
in the back of my head, I'm not going to lie to you, in the back of my head, I have a feeling if this thing's still hanging on a month later, right, I still got this cough, and then I go in,
right,
they're going to ask me, how long has this been going on?
Oh.
And I'm going to go, 5 weeks. 5 weeks?
Yeah.
You should have came in week 1. We could have nipped it in the bud. Now it's metastasized all over your body.
Right.
And you got 3 days to live.
Right, man. It's like the one time you finally decide, I'm not going to bother everybody with every little ass ache I got. Oh, guess what? That was the one that was actually killing you. So, and the clock's been ticking. God, you'll be fine. Now, here's a question. For the average person, do you burn the sheets after a sick sweat, or do you just wash them solo by themselves with nothing else? But do you ever relay in them a sick sheet, a sick sweat sheet?
It's a great question, and I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios, and I want to know this from you. No, I don't burn the sheet after a sick sweat. I believe that a sick sweat could be easily extracted with some good old Tide and a nice heavy spin cycle, right?
Right.
Well, I'll ask you something.
Right.
Let's say, for whatever the reason, you wake up and your nose is bleeding.
Yeah.
And you're bleeding all over the sheets.
Right.
Is that enough for you to burn the sheet? Or do we still try and wash blood?
Well, first of all, you bring up a good question. Have you ever gotten out of bed, you notice speck of blood here or there? Nothing like there was, no one was gushing. But you and the wife can't figure out whose it was and where it came from. And but then you just go about your day. I mean, like, there was blood. And, like, now, that question is a good question, but I feel like it depends on the size of the blood. If it's, like, bigger than, like, a silver dollar, it's like a fucking murder scene, right? You got to get rid of that. But if we're talking a speck down by the left ankle, maybe a speck by the shoulder blade, I keep those shits.
Yeah, I mean, are we talking like O.J. Bronco blood? A couple here, a couple there.
Right.
Or are we talking, a full hemorrhage? Listen, sorry, this is going to happen throughout the show. I apologize to the listeners that you have to hear this whooping cough I got. But okay, so blood is a definite, yeah, we got to get rid of the sheets. How about this one? How about, and you're not dealing with this anymore, but let's say you wake up and there's shit in the sheets. Now, not that you shit the bed, but we've had it where, Caruso, you still in a diaper, right? And, maybe he comes in the morning, he's got shit in his diaper, he comes on the bed, maybe it's peeked through the sides, rubs off on the sheet. We get rid of the bed. We get rid of the sheets with shit on the
kid shit, no. Adult shit. Kid shit, no. Adult shit, yes. Even an adult skid mark on the sheet is like, God. You ever take off your own underwear and catch a skid mark before your wife got a chance to catch it in your underwear? And you're like, oh, my God. I'm like, if my wife saw this pair of underwear, she'd divorce me. I'd divorce me. I can't even look at myself. Jesus Christ, you didn't feel that on your asshole?
With Father's Day right around the corner, what do you give a guy who's got everything? Well, the Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to put a smile on the big guy's face this summer with hand-selected packages. Head over to omahasteaks.com. Use the code thecast at checkout and get $30 off your qualifying order. Packages can include fork, tender, bacon, wrapped fillets, or other gourmet grillables like the air-chilled boneless chicken breasts, burgers, jumbo, franks, and many more favorites.
That's it. And don't forget to save room for dessert. Most gift packages come with 4 delicious caramel apple tartlets. I'm getting hungry just talking about them. We literally had them last week for Memorial Day with my in-laws. They were delicious. Also, check out the other guaranteed hand-selected packages that are guaranteed to make Dad's Day. Because if there's one thing we know, it's that dads want steak.
Now, Pete, I just got to interrupt you. My father is coming for Father's Day. The one thing we love doing is sitting down and sharing a steak dinner, right?
Yeah.
Now, my father, he's got a heart condition. My Widowmaker is closing. But these steaks are so damn good. My father and I are willing to bet our life.
You hearing this?
By eating these things.
That's how good an Omaha steak is. Willing to risk it all.
Whether he's your father-in-law or a father figure, he's the guy who's all ready to step it up when you need him the most. This Father's Day, show him the love with the only gift that's unforgettable as he is. The mouth-watering perfection of Omaha steaks. From perfectly aged, so tender steaks to hand-selected gift packages, Omaha Steaks makes it easy to give Dad what he really wants. Order today and get $30 off with the promo code thecast, and every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. Minimum order may be required. See site for details. There's one more I gotta give you. Let's say you had a hard night of drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
You vomit in the bed. Do we retire the sheets after vomit?
Oh boy, I've never done that, but I would think that's probably burn the bed.
I think vomit requires another mattress.
Yeah. By the way, are you one of these flip people? Like halfway through the mattress, you could flip it and get another six fucking white trash years out of it. I mean, I'm done. I do one face and it's gone. Oh, flip it, turn it this way. We could get 3 more. Like, get a job and get a new fucking bed. You know, I got one up for you, and I hate to be so upsetting, but I'm gonna be honest about it, man. You pass away in the bed. Does Lana get rid of them sheets? I mean, she may not even think about it until, like, all of a sudden she's laying in the bed and 3 months later and go, oh, my Jesus Christ, this is the sheet he died in. What am I doing?
Bro, you pass away in the room?
Right.
In the room, right?
Yeah.
You sell the house.
You got to sell the house, right? My mom was like, I can't get out of this funk. I'm like, you're having coffee where Dad died. You got to get the hell out of there. Shit. You got to leave the state, man. You got to leave the state.
Why do I feel like you with this cough?
Who, me?
This is what I gotta go through. Yeah, every time you laugh, you get that
right.
pot resin coming out of your lung.
Why taking a dig at me? You're the one who's sick, and you're taking a dig at me. And I even had said anything about your graffiti goddamn sweater, whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, bro, I'm popping off the screen. What are you talking about? You're blending right into the background. Look at me. You can see me.
I'm a chameleon. I'm barely here until I hit you with a joke. I see you getting out of the car in the parking lot, and I got the shades down on the window. I can feel it. I can feel that shirt. Jesus. Are you not working this weekend? Please, the weekend of your movie. Please tell me you're not.
I'm going to Vegas. I'll be in Vegas for 4 shows with a cough. I'll be coughing through the set this weekend. Fuck.
James Brown of stand-up comedy, bro.
Listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I don't know why I'm doing this. I should be just celebrating and enjoying the weekend with my family. And no, but Saturday morning, I'm going to Las Vegas for Memorial Day weekend at the Wynn Hotel. Tickets on sale, SebastianLive.com. So,
your show is competing with your movie. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't make your show because they're going to your movie. That's funny. I always thought it would be so cool to go to a movie theater, not say anything till the movie's over, and then just turn to the person next to you and go, "Is that right, man? It was good. Did you like it?" They'd go, "Holy shit, dude!" You know. But anyway,
I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of actually going to a couple movie theaters tomorrow with Lana.
Yeah.
And just hanging out. Just hanging out outside the theater, going, "Hope you enjoy it." And just taking some photos with some people, goofing around with them. Just for the hell of it, I mean, like
saying a few words right before it starts. Go to the movie person right before you start it. Can I just walk out there and say, "I hope you like it"?
I don't even ask. I just go do it. I just get up in the morning. Listen, let me ask you this. I never had this happen before. I'm just gonna ask you. If I go to the movie theater, right?
Yeah.
Just tonight, go to the Grove. Well, the Grove's not open anymore. Westwood. I go to Westwood, walk in, and I go, 2 for About My Father. Do you think I get charged for my own movie?
I think you do. If you don't let them know it's you, I don't even know that they're going to think, like, they wouldn't believe it. They would just think you're one of these guys that looks just like them.
No. First of all, the kid doing the movie ticket, he ain't going to know it's me. Believe me. I'm going to have to tell him. Guy, look at the poster. I'm going to take a look at me. That's me.
Then would they let you in? That would be wild, right? Like to know, like what?
Is there a courtesy? Is there a courtesy?
Right.
If an actor that's in a movie goes to see the movie, do they go, "Hey, let's see it"?
Especially if you're on the poster, so that you could be like, right there, here's him, the guy, I think the guy would be like, "Guy, I don't know. That's never happened before. I got to go ask management."
And how bad would this be? Just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I go to the thing, right? I sit out in front of the theater, ready to greet people, and nobody shows up.
Yeah, that would be. Or not a lot even.
Yeah. Do you even want to know? Like here,
right?
I'm gonna get a scenario to shit out, right? I'm outside with Lana. Hey, hope you enjoy the movie. Oh, hey, take a photo. Hey, hope you enjoy the movie. Take a photo, right? And there's 4 people that came, right? And the movie starts. Do those 4 people in the theater go, "Jesus Christ"? He was outside. he was outside the theater thinking people were going to come.
You know what? Just go do stand-up. You're better off. You're right. You don't want to risk any of this. Yeah, I don't know, man. You got to figure there's like so many different ways to see a movie now anyway, right? Like, is there a package where people can actually pay like $20 and see it the same weekend it's in theaters in their own home?
Yeah, if you pay $20, you see it in the theater. I don't know what the fuck. Again, I don't know where what pricing scale you're at. It's $20, I think, to see a movie.
Yeah, but
so you're saying
online now, there's special like streaming things where you can like see Movie still in
Yeah, it'd
theaters.
be
Rent
like-
them for $20. What?
Yeah, but not the opening weekend. It'd be like
Right.
it'd probably be more like $80 to see it in home. I don't know if they have
right.
that option where it comes out. Simon, this is not the case. It's coming out in 3,000 theaters, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, and from what I understand, you get every hour an update of how the tickets are selling, right?
Wow.
Now, would you want to know every hour, or do you want to just know on Monday morning what the damn thing did?
I don't know. I don't know how to equate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna tell me at 11 o'clock in the morning that we didn't sell any tickets. I'm like, who goes to a movie at 11 o'clock in the morning? I don't need to know that, right? But I think I'd rather know on Tuesday, because Monday's Memorial Day. This show we're taping is. The other thing is, what's your competition? Like, what's coming out this week? Do you know?
Little Mermaid,
Oh, right.
all right, which is
Right.
kind of a kid movie,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Kreischer's Got the Machine,
That's coming out
comedy.
this week? That's coming out
same,
this week?
Same day. Yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
same day. Now, granted, different audience, you know,
Right.
but two comedies in one weekend. I mean, it's hard enough to get one comedy in the theater, let alone two on the same day coming out. So that's gonna split the audience a little bit.
Does his take
there's
place in Russia, though, right?
Yeah. This is in Russia
That's like
with his dad, Mark.
It's like it's like I wonder if people are like anti-Russia, like they're not going to go see that because of Russia. I wonder if the people in the studio thought about that.
Nah.
Like, can we change this to like
No, I think
Serbia?
no. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all.
And your Mario Brothers is still out crushing it. We got a drive-in where I live. So I'm wondering, because you might be a perfect drive-in, especially because they probably kick us off with Little Mermaid, do a slide into About My Father. I wonder how that works for the ticket sales, right? Because, you know, we white trash it when we go to drive-in. We like, you know, meet me around the side. I'll drive in by, like, we'll go in solo to a drive-in. And then all your friends come over the fence and shit.
Not a lot of big tentpole movies coming out this week, and we have a shot, right?
Nice.
Reviews came out last night,
Nice.
right? It was one review, and my writing partner Austin put it best. It was so brutal, bro, so brutal that Austin texts me and goes, "This guy hates us so much that I have to see if I slept with his wife in the past." Like,
are you kidding me, man? I don't think I could read those. I can barely read messages sent to me on Instagram, let alone a true review. I mean,
true review.
was
It's part of the game, bro. It's hard not to read them.
But then you find others that were good, right?
Yeah, you find others that were good, but you know, I've always focused on, you know, listen, even in when I do stand up, if there's one person laughing or one person not laughing and 3,000 laughing, I focus on the one person that don't like it.
Yeah, right.
So it don't matter.
Exactly.
So I just went to Miami yesterday.
Yeah.
Went to Miami. What is today? Thursday?
Yeah.
Went to Miami Tuesday night. Did a full press day yesterday. Got on a plane last night. Landed here at about 1:30. Got up at 5. Did another press run here in Los Angeles between 6 and 9:30. And now I'm here doing a couple of these with you. And I'm exhausted, bro.
I can't even imagine. And then what, you get like a few hours sleep and then you're gone going to Vegas tomorrow?
No, tomorrow. Oh, Lana texted me yesterday while I was on the plane. Can you take Serafina to gymnastics practice Friday, tomorrow, at 3:30 to 5:30? I said, listen, you know, I don't want to be one of these parents that's all I'm doing is from gymnastics to soccer to swimming to piano to whatever the hell it is. I said, tomorrow the movie's coming out. Can we skip gymnastics and just relax, maybe have a glass of wine and celebrate? So, because she's like, what do you want to do? Like, I don't know, guy. I felt like I celebrated the shit already. You know, in New York with you, in Chicago with, you know, my friends.
Right.
It's opening night. You know, should we do something special? I don't know. What's your take?
I don't know. I'm not against the whole idea of just keeping it like life would be. Take it to gymnastics because you're going, shouldn't we sit around and relax? What does that mean? That means you're going to check every hour on the box office and get all in your head. And can we check the Little Mermaid box office numbers too? Like, you know, you're going to start doing like, it's nothing you can do.
I don't want to be in traffic for two hours. To be in traffic, 1 hour there, 1 hour back. On the day my movie opens, I want to sit down, have a cough drop.
I would say you deserve that, but the Saturday you're waking up and you're going on the road anyway. So if it was really about relaxing, it should be all the way through the weekend. You should be saying, Alana, from Friday to Tuesday, let's just shut it down. I did the promo. Let's be a family and chill out and do nothing. Instead, you're going, I want to do nothing on Friday. Then I'm leaving you all Saturday and Sunday to go perform. Like, it's like a full commit or a non-commit. I feel like Lana's thinking, if you're going to go on the road anyway Saturday, then you may as well take your daughter to gymnastics on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro.
Keep busy.
I'll make a game time decision on that.
Keep busy. Don't sit around wondering how's it going. It's going to drive you nuts. It's your first movie of many, bro. So just, you know.
It's not that I'm going to sit around wondering. It's like maybe I want to cook. Maybe I want to like just enjoy the night.
After the gymnastics, you could cook and enjoy the night.
It's a 3 hour ordeal. I don't.
You just don't want to.
3 hours. It's a 4 hour. Listen. I've done it. I haven't missed. Like, I don't know if you run a tab over there on who takes who to what, but I've noticed Lana sometimes goes, I don't know if I want to take her to gymnastics today. She's tired. And I say to that, is she? Or are you tired? Don't blame it on her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's been many of those moments. Granted, she takes them more than I do, but I've never slacked on my turn.
All right.
I've always taken. You know how tired I am. I take her across town. I sit there 2 hours flipping and this and that. Yeah, I'm doing other things here and there, and not that I'm complaining about it, but I mean, and it's 5:30 rush hour traffic on the way back.
Yeah.
Trying to get up the hill and this, that, and the other thing. Again, not complaining, but for this one time, bro, I'm just asking.
Yeah. It's different.
Let me kick my feet up.
No, I hear you. Where I live, you could drop them off, go home, come back, pick them up, 2 seconds, boom, boom. Yeah, for you, it's the whole thing. I hear you. I mean, by the way, too, you don't want another parent looking over at you and they're going, guy sitting in the waiting room at a gymnastics thing on the day of his movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally saw a commercial for you last night. What are you doing? There's got to be a little. They got to believe you're doing something cool, even if you're not. You know, so that's what I'm thinking.
Got to make believe you got a life. But I don't know. I think Lana's got something planned because I told her. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
She's like, what do you want to do on Friday? Do you want to have people over? Do you want to go? I go, you know what? Plan something. You do it. I'll do whatever you want me to do. You want to invite people? But you just do it. Take it, run with it. You do it. So, I don't know. She's got something planned.
Cool. Nice.
I think we got away from that somewhere in our relationship where, you know, she would just come home and I would have a night planned. What are we doing? Get in the car. You know, and then I had it all dialed in, the reservations. We're going to go see live music. We don't do that anymore. Yeah, we got kids. It's a little bit difficult, but I want to get back to that spontaneity.
But everything I pick is wrong, man. I mean, you're bringing up a good point because, like, we had a thing on Mother's Day, and she's like, I got her card. That's all I got her. You didn't get me anything. And I'm like, Mother's Day. I mean, Sadie made you some. It's Mother's Day. Valentine's Day, you walk in the kitchen and say to me, I don't have anything for you, sorry. And I'm like, no problem. I don't expect any, right? So, and she's like, we never do anything spontaneous or this, that. And I'm like, we just went to your movie premiere. I had a blast doing that. But I'm like, all right. You know, she keeps mentioning like Toronto because we live by Toronto or something like that. So I go online and I'm looking and I'm like, you know, okay, maybe I'll do it this day. And then at one point I have to tell her, I go, I was thinking about me and you would have gone away this day. I had it all planned. She goes, Guy, well, you can't just, no, I have to do something with Sadie. She has piano. She has this. She has, so like I'm not putting a they. I'm saying my wife acts like I'm not spontaneous. But if I try to be spontaneous, she wouldn't even enjoy it. If I gave her a half hour to pack for a weekend getaway, her head would explode. You know what I'm saying? So Christmas time, everything I got is she returned 7 gifts, bro. 7 of them.
Wow. You missed on 7 gifts?
Yeah. 0 for 7. 0 for 7.
Well, wait, didn't you get her something like
the toilet seat
for the
warmer.
bathroom?
Yeah, toilet seat warmer.
Yeah.
The home run, bro. I forgot. But she asked for that. Everything else I got on my own. But the toilet seat warmer, for the listeners out there, I forgot to tell you. You're right, dude. I can't go on any other toilet that's not heated. It's like a mini ass massage every time you sit on it. It's like beautiful. It's so civil. You know, I feel like a human being. So, yeah, that's a home run.
Bro, what kind of coffee cup is that? And how much coffee's in there, bro? You've been sipping on this thing for the last...
Double espresso. It's a double espresso cup, so it's very thin. Jackie bought it for me for Christmas from Poland. I went 0 for 7. This was like a throwaway gift, and I love it. It holds 2 espressos, and I sip my espresso. Bro, I am more and more Italian as I get older. Like, I can't even... American coffee to me is like piss water. I'm banging out double espressos all day. I wish I didn't have blood. I just wish I had espresso going through me at all time. You know?
Well, speaking of espresso and nutrition, how are we holding up with the diet? Are we still sugar free? Where are we at?
I know. I came in hard and heavy last week. Well, my sister eats all that, right? So I'm still sugar free as far as haven't had any sweets except like Italian ice I had one night, or my sister got me these gluten-free wedding cookies, right? But this shit ain't gonna last, bro. This shit is not gonna last. My sister's like gluten-free and all that, so she's like showing me what to eat and stuff. It's just not sustainable. It's not practical. I'm in the stress factory in New Jersey, walking around New Brunswick looking for gluten-free bread. Get the fuck out of here. I'm passing pizza places left and right. It's just not sustainable. Still off the Nicorette gum, but got into such a big fight with Jackie yesterday that she said to start chewing it again. So I'm thinking about it. Swear to God. I mean, right now I got this clove gum. The past 3 or 4 nights, I've been going to bed earlier and earlier. First it was 10:30, then it was 10. Last night I went to bed at 9:45, right? And as I'm going to bed, Jackie goes, why do you keep going to bed so early? Because I'm getting up early. I go, I even mentioned you. I go, like Sebastian was saying, he gets up early. I'm in the warm weather, I'm liking getting up early. And then I go to her, besides, I can't chew Nicorette gum anymore. I can't have ice cream or cookies or anything. What's the point of even sitting here? I may as well go to bed. So this morning, she says to me, your life is so miserable that if you can't have nicotine pumping through your body, or if you can't be stuffing sugar down your throat, you don't even want to be awake, because you still have your pot. And I'm like, I go, it's an adjustment. So, you know, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I came hard and heavy last week with the listeners. But now sitting back on it, trying to do it for a week and a half, I see how people start to say, yeah, I could live longer if I didn't do da-da-da-da-da, but what kind of life is that, right? Like a life without pasta, you keep it. You know, my sister's giving me gluten-free pasta. I love her for it. But she's like, you have to eat it really fast because once it gets cold, you can't reheat it. It's disgusting. And you can never have it the next day. It's gross. But if you heat it and then quick eat it, it kind of tastes like pasta. Well, somebody boil some water for me. Let's get started. Well,
So you're going down the path of, you know what? I'll shave a few years off the life. I'll walk with a limp. My back will hurt. But I just want to rip the head off an Easter bunny every now and again.
no, I don't, but it's looking that way. However, I got an appointment next week. I got an MRI for next week. Then I got an appointment after that with the guy about my back, more in the arthritis field. Today, I went back to my physical therapist lady, and she hooked them electrodes up to my back, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And we're ordering me the Cadillac version of that machine so I can do it at home. Because I said to her, I go to her, she does the electrodes, she puts the warm blanket on me, then she does a ultrasound rub down on my back, right? And I said to her, if I could start every day of my life, her name is Linda, I go, Linda, I climb out of bed and lay on your table, and I don't get up for 40 minutes except to sip my espresso while you just do all this shit on my back. I'd make it to 95, guy. I could be a rocket till 83. You know what I'm saying? You ever do those electrodes? Oh God, this is beautiful. I love that shit. So that's where I'm at. Also, I'm going to share. This is really personal. I'm going to share it with the listeners. So for the past 5 or 6 days, when I lay on my back all night long, by the time I go to get up in the morning, if I like quick get up or something will pop in my back, and I could literally be down. So it's a whole process how I got to get up. I got to get this way. Then I got to sit at the foot of my bed, do a few stretches, you know. You would think I was a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys in 1985, you know. So anyway, because it's so nerve-wracking. I said, bro, I literally lay in bed for 10 more minutes than I have to because I just don't want to get up because it's so scary. I don't know what's going to happen. I've been using a hospital thing that you pee in. And all night long, I just do a rollover and I pee in it. The first one of the night's the roughest one because it's empty and it hits the back of the plastic so loud it wakes up Jackie. You know, it's like you ever squirt a hose into a bucket and until some water collects at the bottom, it makes that Luckily, her fan drowns out the whole situation. Bro, it's a nightmare when you get older. You're right. It leads back to what you started the show with. When do we just get separate rooms and come out in the morning, you know, after we deal with all of our shit?
Well, could you have ever imagined when you first started dating Jackie, fast forward 25, 30 years, however long it's been,
right,
that you would be pissing bedside?
and then when I'm done, you can hear me screwing the cap back on. You know, you got to get the threads to cling. And then, but I got to tell you, bro, it shaves off about 2-3 minutes of sleep time every night, you know, getting up, putting your pants down, sitting on the ball. And then the other thing that's unbelievable is if you collect all the pee in a night, you'd be surprised how much you pee in a night. By morning, I get a hernia just carrying that thing over to the, that's the other thing too. I get up before her and then you can hear me pouring it all into the toilet. It's like, oh, it's the night's worth.
Bro.
So, but I love this woman to death because then she rinses it out for me and puts it back on my side
God,
of my.
bro.
It's love. It's
Fucking,
love,
you
bro.
got fucking piss cans bedside, bro. This is.
It's a medical one. It's the medical one. It's designed for that.
Listen.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to do this. All right. Granted, my grandfather had 3 heart attacks, and I think he was around 70 when he started pissing into a a container at night.
Oh, he did that, huh?
He didn't even. Oh yeah, and Lana's grandfather did it too with tennis ball cans.
No,
he had.
Bro,
He had.
God bless Lana's. It was a father or her grandfather.
Her grandfather. He was pissing in tennis ball cans.
They're ahead of their time.
At night, right?
What are we doing all this up and down for? but the yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, go with
the medical one, like a tennis ball, that gets tricky after 1 or 2 times. You don't want it to go too far and come back spill on you. The medical one, it's designed when you go in, when you pee in it, it's very hard for it to come back up. Like it's very hard for you to spill it. It's really designed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know.
Well,
yeah. So I mean,
my grandfather.
Yeah.
My grandfather. He didn't even clean it. He got up, left it there, and my grandmother would dispose of it, wash it, what have you. Right? So this is different generation, bro.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, do you know just how, I don't know what you even call that. Just pissing into something and going, you clean it. Yeah, I mean, like,
bro, I can't even like walk away from the dinner table without carrying my plate to the sink. You know what I mean? That used to blow my mind right there. My dad would floss his teeth with the back of a matchstick while my mom was clearing the table. Jesus Christ, gangster. But the thing is, you got to ask yourself this. All women would never do it, but if your woman like peed in a jar, Jackie peed in a jar, I'd do that for her. If I was up before her, I'd empty her pee jar for her. But they never, but they just don't do that stuff. But if they did, we would. We're there for you, yeah.
Well, it's funny. You talk about going to the bathroom and what have you. My buddies and I, this was about 4 or 5 years ago, we were in one of those like Sprinter vans. I got one because we were going to go down to the city. We're in the suburbs. Like 4 of us were going to go to the city. I go, let me get a Sprinter van. We'll just go in the city. I don't have to worry about Uber or anything like that. We'll just have this van, right?
Right.
So we're on the Kennedy Expressway in Chicago, wall-to-wall traffic. I got to piss bad, and this guy ain't getting off anytime soon. My buddy's got to piss too. So we had these water bottles, like a big liter water bottle in the car. I go, I gotta take a piss. So I pissed in this liter water bottle. Now, my buddy had a piss too, and he pissed in one of it was a Solo cup, like a red Solo cup, right? Mm-hmm. He goes to the bathroom, and I tend to go to the bathroom, and I think we talked about this on a previous cast. What my length of piss time is? Did we talk about this?
Quite long, you said, yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's long.
Right.
I filled up a liter bottle where they had to give me another, like I had to switch out the container.
Right.
Because I filled this shit up. Now, again, I don't know if this is a urinary tract problem, if I'm passing away or what have you, but I'm fearful if I start getting, up in age, 70, 80 years old, and I got to be pissing bedside, I very well might need a paint can.
You're going to need an oil drum the way this is going. You know what I mean? Yeah. You and you're just going to have to do a hookup where, how they hook these sleep apnea machines up to their nose? Yeah, they're just going to hook that right up between your legs. You're just going to wake up in the morning and look in the oil barrel just to see where. By the way, I don't mean to interrupt my own self, but I'm more and more friends using these sleep apnea machines, all right? And, they all have the same thing in common, guy. They're not thin. They're not thin. These things are catching on, these apnea machines, man.
Well, listen, if you found out you needed a sleep apnea machine, would you just live with whatever the issue is? Or would you strap that thing to your face? Bro, I'm sorry, I can't even sleep with a watch on. let alone a thing on my face like that.
I know.
Talk about, the wife. I mean, like, you imagine leaning over and your husband looks like the movie Predator in bed, like
right.
It gets to a point. Yeah, look at this thing.
My brother says his wife says goodnight, Darth Vader. Every night they go to bed. But again, right? Same thing with me. So I'm gonna eat pasta and throw out my back once a year. They're like, I'm gonna eat pasta and need a sleep apnea machine. Damn it, bro.
Shit.
I'm not gonna turn this into one of these. I'm old guy doing old cast about old problems. You know what I mean? I ain't doing that. So I'm moving on.
Yeah, well, it's some of the stuff is happening in real time, and sometimes we got to address the fact that you're pissing bedside and I got no biceps.
Right.
It's.
But I think when my back gets better, I think I might keep doing this, man. I'm gonna keep doing this until Jackie tells me enough with it, because bro, it's so convenient, man. It's really.
I know it's convenient. But like, I can't imagine Jackie sleeping, and then all of a sudden she's hearing, piss drop into a bucket. I'd be like, Jesus, guys, again. I mean, shit, bro. I mean,
but every night I'm rolling over to. She's got the fan on, the air conditioning going, fanning herself, bitching that it's hot, ripping covers off, putting them back. The whole scene is a war room, you know what I mean? So what's one more thing?
Let me ask you this. We didn't even cover this. Say one night you're pissing off the side. I don't know. Maybe you fall asleep, you piss all over the sheets. Do you get rid of the sheets with piss on them?
No, you don't get. You just wash them. Are you kidding me? Come on. Nah. Of course not. Come on. If I ain't throwing them out for kid poop, I ain't throwing them out for piss.
Well, shit, you're throwing out for a quarter size of blood.
Yeah, because
what's the difference? It's coming out of your body.
I know, man.
It's different color.
What about we've had this that you pair of sheets you really like, but like maybe off to the bottom left or something, there's a tear. There's a little tear in the sheet. Is it done?
Yeah, I think once it's like a hole in your sock, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I get any type of hole in my sock, anything, it could be a small little pinhole where I could see my toenail through the pinhole, gone. Same thing with a sheet, bro. You get a tear in the sheet, it's gotta go.
It's gotta go. I get the hole in my sock, I can feel them in my heel. All of a sudden, my heel's a little colder than it should be. There's a hole down there. These are fucking done. Yep. All right. Anyway, where we going?
I want to stay on the health. One more health.
Right. Of course.
My father, right now, is recovering in the hospital. Just had surgery to reduce the size of his prostate. Right, prostate surgery.
Was this emergency?
No. No. This has been long coming.
Okay.
This is a long time coming. Stubborn mule. Didn't want to go get it done. Now it reached a tipping point where he had to get it done. So he's in there. I got to call him after we do these podcasts. I talked to my sister. So you talked to Dad. Yeah. A lot of pain last night after the surgery, right? And he's screaming for the nurse to come in. Hey, come in. And I go, wow. Is Dad now the guy? And I've been to hospitals, right, where you hear like shit like that, right? Yeah. And you're there seeing a person who, maybe broke their ankle, or maybe they had a baby, or something that's not like a catastrophe.
Yeah.
And then you hear that, right?
Right.
And then the first thing I say is, Jesus, what the fuck is going on with that guy? Right?
Right.
And my sister goes, wow, you yell like that then? He goes, I don't give a fuck. If I'm in pain, I need someone to attend to me. Now, I could see you being this guy. I don't give a Based on what I saw last week on our podcast last week,
Right.
how hot you got about the doctor not telling you this, that, and the other, I could see you being one of these old men in room 1A, dealing with something, and you're going, what the fuck am I paying all this money for?
Listen. I was mad because I felt like they could have gave me something when I was in the doctor's office the day before. They knew this was going to happen, and now they're leaving me hanging, and I'm dying. But when I went to the hospital for my stomach, I was very grateful. The lady's like, we're going to give you a morphine drip. I almost cried. Like, she just said she was going to take me in and make me part of a family. I'm like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm perfect. Thank you. So I know, but it's, I don't know. As a nurse, you got to understand, though, it's like your dad's not. He's not a nice man. He's scared. He's in pain. There's like a lot of, I don't have time to be polite, man. I don't have time. I got so much shit. I'm fucking dying. I'll be polite when I'm leaving. I'll apologize and give you flowers on the way out. That's what your dad's probably thinking.
Now, I hate to think I would do this, but I got to just toss it out there for the cast. If I'm a nurse, right?
Yeah.
And let's say I'm on the late shift. I got a guy in 1A and I got a guy in 1B, right? The guy in 1A is screaming, I'm in pain, right? And the other guy rings the bell, right? And come in, go, what's going on? I'm in pain. You got any pain medication? Right away. I would tend to lean more towards the guy who's not causing a fucking problem. No? Or do you think nurses are able to just give everyone equal care?
Yeah,
I did this when I was waiting tables. When I was waiting tables, the people were like, excuse me, can I get another drink? Oh, you're waiting now, bro. Oh, you just went to the end of the line.
Right.
Now, do you think that works in healthcare?
I don't know. I gotta think that in healthcare. Damn, it's a good question, but I feel like the guy who's making a stink is gonna maybe get medical attention sooner because he's making such a stink that the assumption's gonna be he must be in way more pain. However, I do think they're rooting for him to die first, and they're also giving him the not as good hamburger at dinner time than they would give the other guy. But I do think he's getting better service medically by being a loud, yelling guy fighting for. If you're meek, man, you gotta. My mom used to say that to my dad when he was in the hospital. You gotta stick up for yourself, Fred. You gotta stick up for yourself. Tell them what you need. Tell them how Otherwise, they go, he's so nice. He's dying so conveniently. That's my take, bro.
Is another scenario.
Yeah.
Right? You're in the hospital. Let's say you're gonna be in there for a bit, whatever, just had heart surgery, you need medical attention more often than not. Do you tip the nurses? Just take out a wad. Give everybody 100. Right?
Right.
So 3 nurses tend to you.
Yeah.
Listen, ladies. I'm a little soft. I can't take pain. I don't have a high tolerance for pain. I might scream every now and then, but I'm just letting you guys know. I know you guys got a rough job. I might be a little annoying, but let me grease you up a little bit here. Let me wet your beak. And,
that's it.
If I need some assistance, you come in and you help me out. Is that going to bump you to the front of the line when it comes to, easing their You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Hey,
you
man.
got 100 and you were a nurse.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Not that you're gonna make anybody die. I'm not saying you're gonna
No.
the other guy comes out and he's crawling in the hallway going, I need oxygen. And just because he didn't give you 100, you're gonna let the guy die. I'm just saying.
right.
If you grease him up a little bit. I did this. You know what I did?
Absolutely.
Serafina was in the hospital. I think I might have told you this. I brought, and I didn't do this to get my daughter special treatment. I did it strictly out of these people are working their ass off. They're really helping us out. In the morning, I would bring in donuts. At nighttime, I would bring in pizza for the staff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Leave it in there for them and what have you. I just feel if you're thinking about people who are going through it, as far as, frontline employees and what have you, if you grease them up a little bit, that the care might be a little bit like when you ring the bell, they look at it and go in there, see what's going on with it. I mean, good
Right. Yeah. Even if they don't wanna, they're gonna go, I took the money, I took the tip, so I'm gonna go see them. Yeah. Because I've done that at the hotel where like I'm still not happy about doing it, but I'm like, he tipped me, I gotta fucking go now do this shit. So are you thinking about somehow greasing the whole staff where your father is to kind of ease the blow with
just go in there and give apology tips? I'm sorry, you got to deal with this guy.
That's it. This isn't 100. This isn't I'm sorry. I love your idea. That if I ever have to go in for an operation at 80, I'm going to go in with like $4,000 in hundreds. And just from my bed, I'm just going to Sinatra that shit out left and right, Yeah, because you're right, dude. At the end of the day, you're gonna. It's human nature. You're gonna get more by giving more and being nice. It's just, it's the best route to go.
Yeah, I just believe being nice gets you a little bit more.
How's your pops doing though? He's all right. Otherwise,
he's good. He's good. I mean, he's again in pain. There's going to be a recovery time here. He's going to come out for Father's Day, June 14th. He's going to come out. Visit, hopefully. This takes about 2 weeks to recover from. Still going to be some residual effect after that, but he's going to come out here. We got the backyard dialed in. Finally got it done. Tomorrow's going to be the last day of construction here after 15 months of a complete nightmare.
Wow, man, completely done, huh?
And it's done. I mean, there's some loose ends. The umbrellas are coming in 2 weeks, but for the most part, bro, I'm growing my own vegetables, and I got to tell you right now, we haven't had a harvest yet, but I got to tell you, waking up in the morning, smelling fresh lemons growing, there's something about it that just feels like farm to table over here. Bro.
Oh, man. Well, I'm thinking a couple more big years, and you got to get a vineyard, bro. That's the next step. So almost then you're waking up and just walking the row, looking at the grapes. I'm serious. That would be phenomenal. So that's great. The patio's done. I mean, the whole weekend reeks of that. You should chill out and stay home. But anyway,
I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off, relax, do the Vegas shows this weekend. Come back. I got my buddies coming from Chicago, June 1 through the 4th.
Beautiful.
So that's going to be nice. And then
nice.
I don't know. I just gotta settle into the summer here and figure out what we're gonna do. But for now, the movie's gonna come out this weekend. We're gonna see what it does at the box. Can I get a prediction from you? Dollar amount. What this thing's going to open up to.
Man, if I had to get, I don't know how many people go to movies anymore, but I think what would be nice is like we get somewhere around the I'm thinking 85 to 100. Is that crazy?
Holy Christ, bro! Are you okay?
Why?
Are you okay?
Why? That's insane.
85 to 100. That's what Super Mario Brothers opened up to, bro.
Dude, the thing with this movie is what we need is a couple of solid, I hate to say this, people, they don't want to hear it, rain days, because this is a Little Mermaid, half the adults aren't going to want to be there. some of these other movies, they're all adult. The kids are. This is the whole family, man. This is the whole family laughing hard. There's some big belly laugh scenes, and De Niro is great. Everybody's great. Every single person is great. There's one character that when people see it wasn't, the character wasn't my favorite kind of character, but the acting all across the board was great. It's a family-friendly, entertaining movie. I think anything less than 65 and
65 million.
Seriously though. What's like everybody's happy? 35, everyone's happy?
Oh wow. Oh my God. 35, we're getting a sequel. All right. Now
Right.
Between $7 and $10 million in this day and age is considered a respectable opening.
Oh, well, then you're going to have a respectable opening. I guarantee that.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, man. Holy shit, here we go. Everybody listening, get out there, baby. Go see it. Well, actually, this comes out a week later, right?
That's okay. It still could be in the theaters a week later.
Yeah.
My fear is come Monday, Memorial Day, someone goes, we went, it's gone. They took it out already.
Jeez, but you, come on, relax.
Growing up, I used to remember going by it. Remember when they used to have the show times for the movies on a marquee outside the mall?
Yeah.
Star Wars, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? I remember seeing movies going, my God, that's still in the theater, and it'd be like 3 months after the damn thing came out, right?
Oh yeah, no, you didn't have to go out 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after the movie came out, you could still see it easily, dude. I remember when I go to movies too, I used to love to go a little early because when you're walking in, they have the posters for the movies that are coming soon, and you look at me and go, oh, dude, De Niro's doing a movie with so and so, like that was exciting, seeing the poster for what's coming. It was going to the movies was literally just about one of the funnest things you could possibly do growing up. I mean, you just loved it. Anytime your parents were going to movies, you were just psyched, And now I feel like it's finally coming back since Maverick, man, since Tommy C got it back going. So
we'll see.
We'll see, man.
We'll see.
All right.
Got to thank everybody for listening here to the podcast. We will see you next week, and I'll definitely have another sweater on.
And I'll probably be chewing Nicorette.